just about set. And on the mound now, Corbin Burnes. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He's got a great cutter, and if you're a hitter today, you might not want to bring your best bat to the plate because he's been known to break a lot of them with that pitch.
Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that misses. And we're underway. Two balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one finds the zone. Full count now.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here is Austin Riley. That one's in there. 0-1.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Wacha fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it for the K. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And it's even up to Ozuna. Man at first, 1 away. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. Burnes with a move to first, and he dives back in safely. Righty delivers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 2-0.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 1 out, nobody on. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Matt Olson. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Cain since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. The 0-1. Oh. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Ozzie Albies stands in now, looks at that one inside. 2 outs, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Riley makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. One guy leading the way offensively for this club.
Well, he's been incredible recently, Boog. Last month, his on-base percentage was over 500. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't think my on-base percentage was ever 500 in a month. This guy's so disciplined as a hitter. It leads him to finding good pitches to hit, and he's got the patience to just take a walk as well.
And a foul ball. Sale, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Just missed. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Swing and a foul straight back. Outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the rookie catcher, Drake Baldwin. Burns back to work. And that one off the outside edge. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And that's outside. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Next pitch, not close, up high. 1 out, bases empty. Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelenic. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll under it. And there's 2 away. And next for.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. White off of first with 2 away.
Let's go, kid.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Come on, punch him out.
Stays alive. On the ground, Suarez tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Braves 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Now one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left field, White. And there's 1 down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. 2 gone. Two down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One left for Arizona, and they're down 2-0. Top half of the third inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Harris measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Austin Riley. Oh, squirts away a little bit. Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Harris on at first, nobody out.
Punch him out.
Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Not close, and it deflects away. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, center field. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Matt Olson. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here.
1-0.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. That misses off the outside edge. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Throw to second.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
Off. Caught him looking for the K. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That's a ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Now ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's the second baseman. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes out to short. Allen tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. This is Corbin Carroll. He popped out his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's inside.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner takes off up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's down and in.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-1.
Off that pitch down.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab, 2 down. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Carroll on second. Perdomo at first. 2 out of the inning. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the 4th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Let's go, D-backs!
There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Eli White next up for the Braves. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Ball 1. 1-2.
That one lifted to left. Gurriel has it sized up, and there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Jared Kelenic. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle. Toss to Naylor. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, It's the Braves 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here at Chase Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Let's get it going, D-back.
In there at the knees.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is
The pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Oh.
and downstairs.
3-2.
He goes down looking.
It's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Moreno, the next to hit, takes outside. The Diamondbacks down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Harris has a beat on it. 2 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Struck out swinging last time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. And there's a ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Ground ball up the middle. Albies throws to first in time. Out number 3. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Burns back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So up next, Michael Harris II. A walk, and he's also singled. just missed. This is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Strike. Woo.
Let's go, D-back.
And it's fouled away. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Austin Riley at the plate.
Hot dog. Get your hot dog.
Right through there for a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ozuna getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. High in the air, out to right. He's got it, and that'll do it. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. And that one is inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this. Danger of walking his first batter right here.
Yeah.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now it's the second baseman.
Keep the inning alive.
Step off, throw to first. And he's back safely. And there's the strike. Popped up first base side. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
First and second, no outs. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fouled off. He was late.
Hey!
In the dirt.
0-2.
Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. And the next pitch is way outside. Inside, almost got him. Sale delivers. That one not close. Counts full, 3-2. Geraldo Perdomo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance. This guy.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground to third. Oh, wow. Nice play. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, stand on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Digging in, Pavin Smith. That one's upstairs, ball one. That misses, and it's 2-0. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Runner at second, 2 down for 5. Splits the plate. Now 3-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And Sale deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Well, 1-run game. Matt Olson digs in now.
Brandon. All right, Brandon.
That's in there. Strike one. Pfaadt measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. That's off the mark. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Ground ball
No,
right
that's
side.
foul.
And it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And misses inside.
2-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Trey Jamison up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Fire Eisen getting loose as well. Off. The 1-2. Again. The other way.
No,
And
foul
foul ball. The 1-2. Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Drake Baldwin will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Down low.
1 ball. 1 strike.
That one almost got him.
No, that's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. That one felt good, and they add a pair. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Eli White.
1-0.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Jared Kelenic next up for the Braves. Is in for a strike.
0-1.
That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Nick Allen. Offering is fouled off. Kelenic off of first with 2 away. Not even close there. 1. And that's just foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in the desert, now at the plate, Josh Naylor.
Well, after fans got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to cut down inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Waste is to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Gurriel. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. Harris fires it in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. First and second, no outs. Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. That one's in there. Called movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Daysbel Hernandez up and loosening in the pen. Montero warming up as well. Line drive down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunity to expand the zone, he's capable of going out there and
swing and a fly ball in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jesse Chavez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So This is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. That misses the zone. Ball one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the count is even, 2-2. With the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on to it, and hit it to the outfield.
Him out. Alec Thomas now.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Squirts away a little bit. But no advance from the runners. Goes down looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's the second baseman. 1 for 2. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Base hit. Another comes in to score, and now they trail by 1.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jesse Chavez won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher now, Dylan Lee. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove And that is the third out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 5 and the Diamondbacks 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, J.P. Fireeisen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Come on, D-man.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Riley in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Let's go, D-man.
And another ball.
2-0.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across.
Yep, he's out.
And a couple of quick outs. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Ball 1, no strikes. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next pitch is outside. He swings and fouls one off. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Okay.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Moreno hauls it in to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 5 and the Diamondbacks 4. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Looking to get the tying run on base. Late swing, fouled off. And it's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
No outs, runner at first. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. And a sac bunt here. Quick feed to second for one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's Josh Naylor, 1 for 3. And there's a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Slider misses outside. Pitch misses there. 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Lee gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Pitching change here, Daysbel Hernandez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Little chopper rolls foul. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Now the batter now, Gabriel Moreno. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Fire Eisen back to work. Just missed.
1 ball. No strike.
And now it's even up.
I think he was sitting off
1
speed
ball.
there.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 and 2.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2 and 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Here's a 2-2. That one is
Vivo.
upstairs.
2 strikes.
Out to center. Thomas under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That's down and in. A slider missed. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carroll moving under it. And there are 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Back to the 6th. He drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
First pitch misses.
1 and 0.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Hey, you got this.
Late on that fastball.
1 and 1. Let's go.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That
Three
one
ball.
close,
Two strike.
ruled the ball. And it's 3 and 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And now Eli White. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Baldwin leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that is that. Braves strand 1 as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Rafael Montero.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. There's a strike.
0-1.
Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's in there, and that's strike two.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one
2-2.
outside. 2-2. That one ripped. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Outside with a breaking ball. Ripped, but it curls foul. Montero fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And the batter now, number 13. Outside corner, there's a strike. Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Rafael Montero departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Raisel Iglesias.
And it's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Substitution being made at first, and here's the pinch runner, Garrett Hampson. 2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So If he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Iglesias throw over.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it 5-4. Down to the ball game on defense, Garrett Hampson. He'll play second. Jalen Beeks gets the call from the pen. He's been so good against lefties. And here is Jared Kellner. And that one is inside ball one. Action in the pen down there. Trey Jamison, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Thompson getting cranked up as well. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
There's a strike. Struck him out looking. So digging in, Nick Allen. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Beeks goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. In the air, left field. Gurriel moving under it. Yeah. Two outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Two outs. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Braves 5 and the Diamondbacks 4. Back here at Chase Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball.
Stop takes the ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 3. Peyton Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One-run game, bottom 9. Walked in, and that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Peyton Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. In the air, right field. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. And that is out of play. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Good job to fight that one off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. White. He's got it. There's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one misses, and 1-1. And that's too high.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up.
Offering misses, and now 3-1. Gabriel Moreno in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The D-back. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1-2.
2 on, 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th, but he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Raisel Iglesias won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Angel De Los Santos. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Strike two.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering upstairs. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 5 apiece. Back after this on the show. And we're back. We're in extras here. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Riley.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. And that one fouled off. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's outside. Now 2-0. With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Squeezes it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead it in the 10th.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves, known for his late inning heroics. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Trey Jamison getting loose out there. Thompson also throwing. Riley off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Braves 6 and the Diamondbacks 5. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. Down and in, moved his feet.
Oop. 2-1.
And that misses. And that's ball 3. Garrett Hampson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Careful.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Oh, ball game. He muscles that one out of here. And the Diamondbacks walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.